Lucy was a cheerful girl when she debuted. Now she's just skin and bones. She had to use oxygen and was sitting in a wheelchair. By December 18th, she collapsed right on set. Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about something popular online recently. In China, there's been a lot of buzz about a Chinese actress. It's about Zhaolusi. First, let's take a look at the timeline of her illness. She started experiencing depression in 2019. She has been dealing with feelings of depression, but the result of following the people around you. People thought she was making a big deal out of nothing. She also felt that she was being too dramatic about it. She also didn't think about this issue from a psychological perspective. In the year 2021, she felt like there were bugs crawling on her body. It felt like being pricked by needles. And she also had severe allergies. She went to the hospital, but it didn't get any better. She started seeking help from a professional psychologist. 2023 was truly a nightmare for her. She developed pneumonia and emphysema. She also had roseola and other conditions like urticaria. She also developed neurogenic deafness. At this time, news came from her home again. The news of someone passing away and being diagnosed with cancer. How much pressure was she under? By 2024, her body started having all sorts of issues, frequent dry heaving and dizziness, and her joints started to hurt a bit. On December 14th, 2024, she was filming in the cast of a romantic drama. She had to use oxygen and was sitting in a wheelchair. She asked someone for leave, but they wouldn't approve it. By December 18th, she collapsed right on set. Then she was rushed to the hospital for emergency treatment. I hope she gets better soon. Why did Zhaolusi develop aphasia? Her past experiences reveal why. Review past year's experiences. The answer is obvious. No one expected it. Zhaolusi was a cheerful girl when she debuted. Now she's just skin and bones. The look of confusion in her eyes. It only took 8 years. In these years since debut, everyone only sees the surface. The way Zhaolusi used to smile. So she has put in so much effort. During the filming, she fell from the wire. Her waist was slightly injured. Now her waist is still covered with a patch. Zhaolusi didn't take the physical torment seriously, and she didn't complain. It was the pressure from the management that got to her. Her last line of defense has completely broken down. Now it's been revealed that Zhaolusi has developed aphasia. Her personal condition doesn't seem to be good. I hope Zhaolusi can recover very soon. About Zhaolusi's condition, I believe everyone already knows this. From the announcements that have been made so far, her condition is quite serious. What I want to say is, what has pushed Zhaolusi to this point? Right now, updates are coming through her friends to let us know she's okay. Zhaolusi's company should in a major crisis. Zhaolusi's company. When you encounter such a big public crisis, why didn't they come out to address this issue right away, including the cast of her drama? Now it's said that they have already disbanded, but why? They haven't come out to give a clear statement. At this time, they are forcing her to rely on her friends to let everyone know she's okay. Maybe just from this incident. No trust, see posts. She doesn't have that much trust in the company either. Let's take a look at how her friends have posted about it. How do we let everyone know she's okay? Let me read it out to you all briefly. To all the friends who care about and are worried about Lucy, she has entrusted me to let everyone know she's okay. I hope this can ease everyone's worries a bit. To be honest, it all started from her birthday. I can already feel that something is off from all sides. Later she joined team. Then it erupted on the 18th. Until now, she is slowly able to... She started standing up to do rehabilitation training. All of us are very grateful and happy. During this time, she has been actively cooperating with the treatment in the hospital. Previously, there were plans for her to be hospitalized, but the situation might have changed a bit in the past couple of days. We all hope for a good outcome ultimately in the end. About the condition, about the truth. Up until now, it shouldn't be me as a friend to explain to everyone what really happened. It shouldn't be Lucy either. To open up the wounds and talk about these things, I hope someone will come forward to take responsibility and explain. You see, there are hidden meanings in what she's saying. She speaks the truth. The truth about the condition, or whatever the truth may be. This indicates that there is a secret. Can she still speak? She revealed that she has aphasia, right? Now she can slowly start to speak. She said she might be going home to slowly recover now. Why has the situation escalated so seriously? She's trending again on social media. What kind of role is Zhaolusi being forced into now? It seems she actually dared to expose her own. The incident of the boss beating someone. I'll talk to everyone about it in a bit. After this incident was exposed, what kind of impact will this have on Zhaolusi? Her friends are asked to speak for her. This time is just like last time. She entrusted her friends to make a statement on her behalf. Let me read to you how she posted. Let me analyze it for everyone again. Lucy might be facing some issues. I am really angry. Here are some things I want to say as a good friend. Something happened in 20... It's been stored in my heart for a long time. Until I arrived in Hangzhou, I saw her sitting in a wheelchair, like shattering her fragile little self. I wasn't involved in this incident. I can't tell. But let me tell everyone, emotions shouldn't be bottled up. You need to vent, and then we recalled that incident. She can't let it go. There's really no way to truly just let it go, since that's the case. Even if it means getting scolded or criticized, you have to speak out. In April 20, Zhaolusi's break period. During the break period, I was auditioning in Beijing. At that time, I didn't have a place to rent. She lived right at my place. During the day, we were all pretty much busy with our own work. We would occasionally have meals and chat, until one night when I got home and opened the door, I found her curled up in the living room with the lights off. I asked her what was wrong. She said, I don't know why they hit me. I was really scared. I was shocked at that moment. Why does there always have to be a reason? They took Lucy to the bathroom and said things like she's this. We talked for 2 hours. They said she couldn't get the auditions. She needs to think about her own reasons. Why couldn't she get the leading female role before? They said she was fat. By 2 a.m. it was done. They said it was to put her down. By then it was already 2 a.m. because Lucy didn't say anything. This person slammed the door and left. Lucy actually felt quite frustrated. She went outside by herself, grabbed a bag and tried to go home. It was still drizzling outside. That person ran out trying to catch her. We guessed it might be because they wanted to slap her. Or maybe they wanted to pull her hair. Whether they missed grabbing her and ended up hitting her or something like that. In short, she got hit. She was also really scared, I imagine. Over the years, we've talked about this so many times. I actually feel very guilty. I didn't even realize that this situation was weighing her down. She and I thought, she has moved on. It's surprising we can talk so openly about what happened back then. That means she has already let it go. Lucy is getting better and better, so does it mean we just stop getting tangled up in it? But when I found out she still dreams of it, that's when I realized this matter isn't dreaming about waking up. That's when I realized that this matter hasn't really passed. The real past. At that time I asked her when it happened. She said it happened the night before. She finally got home and went to sleep at 5 a.m. There was a confrontation at the entrance of the park around 4 a.m. because I left early in the morning, so I only found out about this when I got home that night. Because we were both too young back then. I also know that even if we call the police, we need evidence. I was also afraid that without evidence, we wouldn't get a fair outcome. Fair treatment. Lucy and I went to check the surveillance footage together. I asked her if she talked to her family about it. She said she didn't want to make things awkward because the contract hasn't expired yet, and she would face the possibility of her parents involved in the compensation. She would feel guilty. During those days, she hardly slept. How can I possibly sleep? What has this person done? Why should she have to bear such unfairness and humiliation? What wrong did she do? The next day, Lucy was called to the company. Just a simple, I'm sorry, I drank too much. And that was the end of it. Called Lucy's mom morning. This person called Lucy's mom, complaining about Lucy, Ruth's mother. He said how disobedient Lucy was. It's just like giving mom a heads up. It means that no matter what, indeed, we have to understand it's definitely for her own good. This person from beginning to end, never once did he say, I'm sorry to Lucy. There is no sense of remorse at all, no matter what. Why treat a 21-year-old girl this way? A 21-year-old girl, and treating her like this There were 5 other people present at the scene, all pulling her. He was going crazy. Her manager held her in his arms at that time. There were also 2 artists who knew what had happened. They knew about Lucy's distraction as many watched. In a state of distraction, so many people were watching just because you're the boss. Lucy is just a kid without any background. Is this really how you can treat her? I can never ever forget her. That face that always radiated an ever-present smile. On that night, helplessly turned into a face filled with fear and powerlessness. Her face couldn't stop the tears from flowing. What I want to say is, she processes her emotions alone. She didn't tell me about what happened. Someone digests. This time, she didn't even tell me about what happened. We were chatting just like usual. She just asked me one thing. Have you been busy lately? How could I have thought that she got sick? A friend told me a few days later. I just had a chat with her on the 18th. I just realized she has always been the type to give to her friends, even if it's an unfamiliar co-actor. She has always been the type to give, and indeed she's a very strong person. A lot of things have happened that can prove it. She is a person who can handle pressure very well. We all thought it meant her, but she has strong resilience, including herself. In fact, she has a strong ability to handle pressure. The body's true reaction indeed. One has come out. Emotions that she can't handle on her own. She chooses to stay positive and not tell us what's going on in her heart, because she doesn't want to burden us. Till today I've been thinking, how could the person who bullied her back then be so cruel? How could someone so terrible go unchecked? And then tonight, those haters who speak with their butts. Did these dirty people ever think that they could get sick too? These people are all perpetrators. Haven't there been enough vicious incidents caused by online bullying? I'm really worried about her physical condition. Can she still face the next round? Around online newspaper, malicious forwarding, and spreading rumors. Please don't hold one anymore at this moment. People who are sick come to joke around, mocking and complaining. The accusations haven't stopped. Even if she's an ordinary person, she shouldn't have to endure such treatment. God is watching. Remember, literally everything will come back around. We believe she will recover. The smiles of the past tell us about all the funny things. Return to her vibrant self. She also hopes that friends who truly care about Ruth give her positive energy and care. Thank you all. Finally, the things stated above. All of this is done with my consent. So this tone, I think it should be in the tone of Zhaolusi. Is there anyone to take responsibility for this serious matter? This situation has left all the wounds. All the hurt has been left to her. Endure it together with her family. She definitely faced unfair treatment. There must have been some conflicts. We'll follow up on what exactly happened. Let's wait and see. So I want to say something to everyone about this. Being a celebrity isn't easy either. Everyone envies being a star. But it's not like that for top-tier stars. Celebrities have no freedom, and the work intensity is so high, and imagination beyond ordinary limits. Basically, there are no days off. We work even on Saturdays and Sundays. But their schedule is completely packed. There are also film crews, and relying on long-term diets to lose weight affects health. Whether it's via medication or other means to lose weight, this causes major issues for their physical mental health. It has caused a big problem. There's pressure from the entertainment industry. What I can say is that I hope Zhaolusi recovers soon. I want to emphasize my friend's talent for writing. I think it still needs to be strengthened a bit. Actually, it's a very simple thing. This is getting a bit redundant. I'm sharing something that happened almost 6 years ago with everyone. On the surface, let me tell everyone knows, as the owner of this company Galaxy, first I immediately shut down my Weibo account. It didn't happen for Lucy. It led to her friends being entrusted to report on her well-being. As far as I know, under the online revelations, her boss indeed still went on a trip. So what kind of boss is this? She is a top star in her own company. Facing such immense public pressure, instead she went on a trip herself. Looking at this situation, so Lucy is with her boss, The conflict between the two of them has been building up for a long time. I believe Lucy has made such an announcement through her friends. She has already prepared for the worst possible outcome. I know that such a statement was issued. What does this mean for you? It means completely tearing the face off with the boss. It has created rift of hatred, so now there's a rift with the capital. What I mean is you don't have to think about facing anything. This matter has already made it to the trending searches. The boss already knows about it. Many netizens are urging Zhaolusi to terminate the contract. Ending contract, it's not something that can be achieved just by relying on online public opinion. Because the contract is still in effect and hasn't expired yet, she can only face huge compensation. So who is responsible for this compensation? Online opinion lets netizens vent, not solve problems. It's an outlet for emotions like this. And it doesn't actually solve these problems. Ruth's friend. The reason why I dare to make such a statement, she probably has already prepared for the worst. So she's willing to pay the penalty for breach of contract. The second possibility is that she might face being sidelined, being truly suppressed. It may be just a few years. You won't see a single leg hair. There's really no difference. One possibility is reconciliation. The so-called reconciliation up there. It's just that the boss can't handle the pressure of the theory. Let me issue an apology statement to everyone. But down, they must be feeling pretty upset. But I think this reconciliation is unlikely. January 1st, 2025. Zhaolusi made her first appearance after being hospitalized due to illness. She shared photos of herself when she was sick. In the photos, Zhaolusi looks quite clumsy, whether she's walking or eating is really quite clumsy. This has made many fans feel really heartbroken. They are all demanding an explanation from the agency. But as public opinion started to ferment, a former colleague claiming to be Zhaolusi has come forward. She pointed at Zhaolusi, calling her ungrateful. According to this former colleague's revelation, Zhaolusi received strong support and resources, visiting places with her manager. They fought for a lot of resources for her. But her manager helped her establish herself. Instead, Zhaolusi turned against them. I hope she can quickly establish herself in the entertainment industry. But Zhaolusi betrayed, hurt her supporters. She hurt those who supported her wholeheartedly. All the people who supported her. In addition, Yu Zheng was also dragged into this. This entertainment figure even took the initiative to. He posted to influence public opinion and made a statement. Zhaolusi came out to respond, saying that he didn't do anything to her. Dirty water was splashed on him. He also said that he feels grateful to Zhaolusi for recognizing his talent. The words carry various implications. In the comments section, Yu Zheng replied to a netizen saying, "Message me privately. Let's take it one thing at a time and chat slowly. There's a lot more we can talk about." This is indeed still a veiled hint. Zhaolusi has many secrets that can't be revealed. Does he know everything? The reason why Yu Zheng was involved in the matter, it's mainly because he posted something a long time ago. A post about Zhaolusi's character. A forgetful post. Next, netizens are discussing the incident where Zhaolusi was attacked. The former boss is Shu Yinuo. And indeed, Shu Yinuo is a good friend of Yu Zheng. That's why Yu Zheng got involved in the project. Regarding the incident of Shu Yinuo hitting someone, Yu Zheng stated that he doesn't know about this matter and thought Shu Yinuo's situation shouldn't involve him. There's no direct response regarding Shu Yinuo, but he issued a statement stating he will legally protect against slander and attack. He stated that he will use legal means to address the behavior of slander and attacks, protecting one's own rights. The attitude is quite high. I can only say that things have escalated to this point. It involves a lot of people. Zhaolusi really needs to clarify things herself. Otherwise, the reputation in the industry might also be affected. Just this. So what will our follow-up be like? We're waiting to see how Zhaolusi will respond. If I were to answer this question, talk about the pulse. I think Zhaolusi might be suffering from depression. It's a slip of the tongue. Later, she got sick and was hospitalized. She still has her family in her heart. Her friends feel the grievances aren't worth it. It's not worth it. The grievances accumulated over so many years have come out. It got leaked, but the boss isn't jealous. So she sent a lawyer's letter. But how exactly should this matter be handled properly? We can only see Lucy's attitude on this. I'll keep you updated in real time on how things go later. Thank you all for your support. If you want to know anything, perhaps leave a comment in the comment section.